Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our talk about Solar International Network Solar Cinema. I am Cynthia Alario. I'm from Cinesolar. And today with me, we have Marco. He's from Brazuca too, our producer. And Maureen Prins. She is from Netherlands. And she is the founder of this International Solar Cinemas Network. And now she's presents what is this international network. But I want to thanks to Professor Saraiva that invite us to be today in this magnificent event that talk about important thing to our planet and our lives, that planetary health that's so important. And it's important when we see about the social and educational and cultural projects that can work together to be healthy in all the aspects. So, Maureen, please, now you can begin and talk with us about the experience.
Thank you, Cynthia. Good afternoon to everybody. It's super nice that you're here with us. And I will share my screen and we'll start my presentation. I won't be able to see myself, I think, but I hope it makes sense. So do shout in if it doesn't work, please, Cynthia.
Yes, Maureen, I say for you. And when you need that I share the video,
I will
say
tell
yes.
you. Perfect.
Yes.
Here we go. Thank you. You can see my screen, yes?
Yes, we are seeing your screen.
Thank you. So I always start any presentation I do with the following. Films are made to be seen, and I think they inspire, educate, and are a very powerful tool for social change. My name is Maureen Prins, and I'm the founding director of Solar World Cinema, an international network of solar-powered cinemas that brings unseen films to unusual places. Today, I will tell you a bit about our work and also about how we came about and how we met Cinesolar. And after my general introduction, Cynthia will tell you a bit more about their practice. So I would like to show you a video, and Cynthia will share it on their screen, just a small animation of an introduction to Solar World Cinema. So if you can start it, Cynthia, that would be great.
Yes, now I will share. Are you seeing the screen, the Vimeo screen?
Yes.
Yes? Perfect.
Thank you, Cynthia. I will go back to my presentation. I think somebody said on YouTube the sound wasn't working. I saw in the chat, but we will continue. So a small animation of a worldwide solar-powered network. Our mission is to create impact through film and cultural workshops, contributing to raising awareness around the whole scope of social issues. And we like to always address the global goals in everything that we do. And we so much hope to empower people to create a healthier planet together. But I will take you back to where this story started. So this is my own solar-powered cinema. I have a background in filmmaking, and I always wanted to travel making film and screening film, actually. And for me, it was a very natural thing to build a solar-powered cinema, because if you use other electricity powers or generators, you get a lot of noise and it smells. So I started developing this van. I started this in the Netherlands about 15 years ago. All the solar panels on the roof, they collect enough energy during the day. They charge off batteries that are inside the van, and that gives enough power to power all audiovisual equipment. And by using this solar energy, it makes our cinema completely self-sufficient. And it actually means we can travel anywhere we like, even to cultural and electricity-deprived areas. We bring film to the most unusual places and can function also as an example of how solar energy works. So in all that we do, not only we bring entertainment through film and education through film, but we're always promoting a sustainable message, because our cinemas work on solar power. So after traveling a few years, me and my two female colleagues, we thought, well, we can travel all we like in Europe, but let's try to make this project more sustainable, and let's create more impact. And we are sure that all around the globe there must be people like us with a big passion for film, with a big passion of bringing film to different audiences. Let's try to find people who want to start their own solar cinema. And this is what we did. We started our association, Solar World Cinema, and we wanted to team up with like-minded people. And actually we've succeeded. Because at the moment we have 12 active solar-powered cinemas all around the world. And I'm going to show you a few of them. Because every solar-powered cinema is unique. We had the idea and we wanted to share it around the world. And all our partners, they have their own associations. Some of them are cultural entrepreneurs, or they have a bigger association, but we all share the same passion for film and for sustainable energy. So here we have Cinesolar. Cynthia will tell you more about what they do. And what we try to do is creating a network worldwide, is stimulating cultural entrepreneurship, because we really believe that we can learn from each other. I'm going up, I'm going down. We all believe in democratizing cinema, as we say it, because we believe everybody should have access to cinema. Here we have the example of our partner in Australia. They run their solar cinema in the Northern Territory, where they actually really reach out to the Aboriginal people that have actually never seen film. And it's quite amazing to be able to maybe sometimes have the first experience of film. Here we are with Cynthia again. What we really love about every partner that they do is that they actually custom-made their own solar cinema also to the needs of their surroundings. We really love the work that Cynthia and her team does, because they have a very extended way of presenting the cinema, not only through film, but they have a huge range of ecological workshops, and they really believe in the power of film and these workshops as a tool for social change. So it means that we actually not always only talk about sustainable energy or climate change, but also other social issues, poverty or discrimination. Everything within the social team can be actually related to a film. And here we have a beautiful workshop with where everything is also matched with the global goals, and this is the way we like to work. So we think you can use film in a fun way to inspire and educate all different groups, from young people to adults. We really hope that we can bring a message of important issues that really are striking their own neighborhoods that they're living in. This is a very special solar cinema as well, just to give you another scope. This is the other side of the world. This is solar cinema in the Western Sahara, in the middle of the desert in Algeria. There's a place where there's a big refugee camp of 40,000 Sahrawi people. They fled their own country and they've been awaiting trial for over 40 years. And what we've seen is that actually bringing a solar cinema there is giving them an option to tell their own stories, to travel from camp to camp, and to have a platform for their creativity and share their stories. And here's some more. This is the solar cinema in Tucson, Arizona, in America. What they really do is that they focus on the Native American communities, and they try to work with them together. They're also part of them are running the solar cinema, and they program what's on the big screen. And maybe one of the most extraordinary solar cinemas is this. This is Donkey in Nepal. Our friend Abhimanyu organizes screenings, and he also teaches film in the outskirts of Nepal, where the communities are hit by the earthquake. So he really embeds this kind of trying to rebuild the country also through education on the big screen. Together, we believe that our solar cinema is a very innovative project that actually combines culture, education, and technical innovation to make our planet a bit healthier. And we believe in working together and building a strong partnership and building a family, because that's what we are. And at this moment in time, we're actually developing a website where we will share all our experiences. We are building a digital toolkit of how to run a solar cinema. We want to share our stories further in the world. We hope that actually people will stand up and be inspired. And then we will have tutorials, guidelines, and just inspiration. So we really hope other people will join us on our journey. I think this is kind of, in short, a bit of the journey that the solar cinema made, from starting in the Netherlands and now operating in this wonderful network of passionate people. And Cynthia, I hope you can tell us more about your practice.
Yes, Maureen, thank you to share your experience. And Cinesolar here in Brazil, we are very happy to be part of this family, because how Maureen said, it's like a family. We feel in a solar cinema family. Like we many times share experience and share ideas, and it's very special. We now I'm going to share my presentation, just a little presentation. Maybe we have more 15 minutes together. And if you want do some question, please, you can do it. You can use the chat here in Google Meet, who is with us, or if you are watching us on YouTube channel, you can do your question in YouTube too. And Eduardo, please, could you help me if pair some question in YouTube channel? You can send here in this channel. And we can ask for you something. And how Maureen said, now they are doing a website with some informations. We did some videos too about our experience. and we talk about how you can do some sustainable workshops with the children using reuse materials. And here I will show you the presentation of Cinesolar, and I'm going to show. Please, I need that you said me that you can see the presentation. Let's see. I'm going here. Are you seeing?
Yes.
Yes, perfect. So this is Cinesolar. The idea is this Vivander phrase is very important to us because cinema is not to entertain, it's to make dreams come true. We're talking about dreams, and this is the idea, using the solar energy to do exhibition, and the dreams come true. And the structure of the Cinesolar, we have two vehicles that are adapted to the solar systems. And the idea is travel to our country and do exhibitions. We have some certifications too, because we do carbon compensation, and we have a seal to the solar energy. Here is just about it, the cities that we attended here in Brazil. We're talking about 2,000 kilometers travels and 47 seats served, now attendant with the project. We go to south, northeast, and north of our country. We go so much in the villages and the little communities, native and traditional communities in our country. Here we have some numbers that we are with the Cinesolar. We have more than 185,000 spectators and 353 workshops, and we do many. We travel a lot here in Brazil, but now in pandemic moment, we are doing some things online. We are doing workshops to teacher online and change some things. But I hope that the next month we can come back to the travel. So this is just one of our workshops. We talking about organic music, eco graffiti, solar workshop, and solar oven. And the idea is that we can use themes about sustainability and mix with the theme of the cinema. We work together with sustainable development goals, and now we have a partnership with UNESCO representation of Brazil, that we work together talking about these goals that's so much important. And this is just about our partners and the clipping, just what with what the media say about us. And this is the Cinesolar. It's just little presentation. We are in Brazil in okay, I'm going to stop the presentation here. It's a quickly presentation, but we are in Brazil since 2013, and that's it. Maureen said just about that. You have a question here, and Maureen talking about this international network, and we do this work here in Brazil. Marco, do you want to complete something?
No, I think you tell a lot of our work.
Okay.
We have some questions here now, right?
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to begin the question. So Gibson Zulka's question about how can solar cinema contribute to social moments in their educational and ecological projects? For example, MST, okay, the Landless Works Movement, Agroecology and Pedagogical Movement. Gibson, I can talk the Brazilian experience. Maureen, maybe you can complete the question about the contribute to social moment. But here in Brazil, we work together with MST and some agroecological movements. Besides this, we do workshops to children and teachers that we introduce these themes like agroecology, permaculture, and 2 years ago, we did a documentary with the agroecological producers in the Nordeste of Brazil. So when Cinesolar come to some areas, we do workshops and talk to the people to see what they are doing in their regions. And we do a little documentary, talk then about the practices, agroecology practices. And after that, we show this video in the community, because many times the people that live the communities don't know about the agroecologic experiences, for example. So it's a little community, but they don't change the experiences. So we do this documentary, do the exhibition at night, and promote a talk about this. So how you can do good practice and do things interactive with educational systems too, because it's very important. The school is a very important place to the meeting of the children and the future. So the school is fundamental for us. And Maureen?
In addition to that, I think the way Cynthia described of how you can embed the solar cinema within a bigger theme, or with the MST, this can also work for other themes or other participants or communities. Like if there is a social issue somewhere going on, like I said, if there is a theme with, you always work with partner associations. So for example, we could work also on diversity within a specific area, and then the solar cinema is kind of a tool that can help the message that you want to bring across. And what we've seen in the past, or I've seen, especially if you talk about sustainability, and it's sometimes for like normal people or people in community, it's like this big faraway thing, or it's complex, or associations or schools or even governments, they tend to organize these conferences that are maybe not so inspiring. And by taking the cinema out somewhere, the feeling changes. So it's very accessible for a broad range of public, and you can talk about maybe sometimes difficult subjects in a kind of fun way. And what Cynthia says, always trying to include working with educational partners. But you can, the solar cinema can be a tool for this. And yes. we also sometimes say, okay, I wouldn't say the term marketing tool, but for like big sustainability campaigns or something like that, to push people switching to renewable energy, the solar cinema is a very good tool to really try to reach the people you want to reach.
Yeah, I think that I'm going to show you a video. It's a 2-minute video. It's not in English, it's in Portuguese, but I think that there is no problem here. Maureen, I don't know if you see this video, maybe not, but you can understand. It's in Portuguese, but you can understand, sure. So I think that it can be a good way to show what we do in the community. Anna, let's go. Here, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Esse cinema é uma coisa que a gente nunca assistiu e eu já sei que vai trazer para as crianças, para os jovens, para os adolescentes, uma coisa nova.
O Cinesolar, ele é uma estação móvel de arte, de sustentabilidade e cinema. Então, na prática, a gente tem uma van toda equipada com placas fotovoltaicas, né, que nos permite gerar eletricidade através da luz do sol. Então, por isso, a gente tem autonomia para fazer sessões de cinema em diversas regiões do país. E, além do cinema, a gente trabalha também com oficinas. que exploram essa questão ambiental e sustentável hoje nas comunidades por onde passamos.
É eu que vou preparar a pipoca.
Eu já tive de cinema quando eu era garoto, mas meus filhos mesmo nunca tiveram a oportunidade de ver cinema, porque não tinha cinema mais por aqui. Eu achei muito bacana, muito divertido. Eu agradeço por mim e pela minha família, que ficaram todo mundo alegre.
É muito bom quando você vê que o lugar progride, que o lugar tem alguém incentivando, que tem um projeto, que tem um incentivo, porque assim, as pessoas, principalmente em comunidades mais isoladas, elas não têm tanto contato com o mundo, né, globalizado quanto as pessoas da cidade.
O Cinesolar é uma forma de trazer o tema de sustentabilidade e energia renovável para as comunidades onde a gente trabalha e com isso gerar valor compartilhado.
Gostei. Vocês estão de parabéns. Foi importante para mim e para todos que participou.
So let's stop the video. Yes, this video can represent what is Cinesolar. We go to the community. This community that you see, it's in Bahia. It's near from Chapada Diamantina. That's a very touristic place here in Brazil, but that is the people only know the touristic part. And this community, the people don't go. And that is where we go with the Cinesolar. And I think that that's it. Now our time is over. Maureen, please, if you want to tell the last considerations, it's just half an hour to talk about so much things, but it's that.
Yes, thank you. It's very nice to give this introduction, and every time I see the work also that Cynthia does for me, it warms my heart. That actually somehow 15 years ago I started it, and it's amazing how this tool is traveling. So I'm always super proud, and I obviously hope that by the end of the year we have our website online with some more inspiration. I'll put it in the chat again. solarworldcinema.com, and maybe there's other people that are inspired to start up their own solar cinema or get inspiration from what we do. Yeah. So thank you very much also for the invite. It was very nice to talk to you.
Hi, Maureen. So thank you a lot for everybody, and Maureen too, to accept this invite to be with us in this morning to talking about this project. And the idea is that the word is inspiring, no, Maureen, that the inspiration is important for everybody. Maybe we can do more solar cinemas in more part of the world. Brazil is a very big country, and we have all the world to do solar cinema and can change realities and the dreams come true. This is the idea. No?
Okay. Certainly. Okay, yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. See you. Thank you, everybody.